Okay, gang. So I want to tell you about something that just happened to me before I forget it. So I just had lunch slash breakfast at a little, just a little tiny hole in the wall restaurant. I guess you would call it a diner. I don't know. You wouldn't even call it that. It's like a low budget Waffle House. Anyways, I loved it. It was the best breakfast I've had in years, and that was the best pancake I've ever had in my life. I like them whenever they're a little bit rubbery. I don't like a fluffy pancake because then they just soak up all the syrup and butter and get spongy and squishy. I don't like that. Soggy. I like them a little bit rubbery. Great pancake. Anyways, but the whole place, sitting there. Number one, I have to watch the Buffalo Bills because everybody in this town is just all about the Buffalo Bills. And I guess they won a game last night. So it's the talk of the town, It's such a small town. I'm so used to living in this big, stupid city, Atlanta. And so anyways, this really small town vibe. A lot of you guys have been asking. I'm in the Jamestown, New York area. So anyways, so it was full of old people at this little diner. It was called Fisher's. I loved it. I feel like I'm going back to my roots, and I'm so excited about it. But it was full of old people, and every table in there was having some sort of conversation about the Buffalo Bills game last night. Oh yeah, I screamed whenever I saw him run for that touchdown. Blah 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 blah. Well, there's a guy right behind me. Two older gentlemen. And one of them, he starts talking about Taylor Swift. I don't know if she was at the game or what. Or if her boyfriend was playing, or I don't know. But he started talking about Taylor Swift, and he says, I gotta tell you, she's a good-looking woman. and then he says, she got some nice legs. And then his buddy, he goes, that she does. That she does. And I was holding the napkin over my mouth and like cough laughing a little bit into the napkin because it was just hilarious to hear nothing but over and over again stories about the Buffalo Bills and all the people, football, Patrick Mahomes and stuff, And I was like, yeah, I got to learn to watch some American football and really get into the Buffalo Bills. And I'm excited about it. So, but anyways, just wanted to share that story of what it's like. And these little things, a lot of you guys, born, raised, never left your small town, right? Which is, fine and dandy. But what I'm getting at is you don't realize how nice it is to somebody like me that's coming in after having spent 30 years in and out of bigger cities, and it's just lovely to slow down, enjoy a slower pace of life, and just not let a bunch of shit get to you, and that's what I'm trying to do. I've been really stressed out this past year. Just had a lot of different things happen to me in my life. Just lost my dad, I guess about a year and a half ago now, maybe something like that. a little over a year. Lost my pops. Never expected that to affect me the way that it did, but it did. Really affected me. Had to get my mom transitioned into an apartment, and all that fell on me, which it was fine. I was glad to be able to do that. But it's stressful. It is. It's stressful. Trying to sell her house, and then somewhere in the middle of all this stuff, I had a guy try and kill me over some stupid road rage. He actually was shooting the gun and everything. I didn't know that he was shooting the gun until the court date, and he admitted that he had fired it. And I thought, holy crap, man. But that guy's in prison now. I have moved north where I personally feel more comfortable. Every time I was coming up, making these trips up north to do some chainsaw event over and over again, I was always like, man, I just like it up there so much. Anyways, so it's all worked out. No, I have not sold my house in Atlanta yet. Yes, you can look it up. We're asking, we started at 1 million and now we're down to 900,000. And whatever we get for that house and property, right, is going to be awesome, because it's my blood, sweat, and tears that I put into the property in Atlanta that has made it as valuable as it is. It's valuable because of the land, not so much because of the home structure that's on there. It's the land. It's 23 acres of land, and the land where I'm at is currently going for high 30,000s per acre. And we've turned it into nice land. Whenever we got it, it was just trash. It was just trash. The building was trash. The land was trash. And we've turned it into, we have a good, solid, about 10 acres of pasture land. And we raised sheep on it and stuff. And so that land is my little gold mine, our little gold mine. And it feels good to, I know it hasn't sold yet, but it will. It's just a matter of a number and finding the right person. It will sell. But it's good knowledge to know that all that hard work that I've put in since 2016 is going to pay for this house up here. And this house up here is just, it's like my fantasy. I never thought, my God, I'm a poor hillbilly from Kentucky, so it's really cool. Anyways, and all the people up here are great. So today I'm going to try and find a thermocouple. I'm here at Home Depot. Get a thermocouple and a striker for my natural gas heater that's in the barn. And maybe I can get that to run today. Maybe not. I'm not too worried about it. Don't have any tools here, so I'll have to buy me like an adjustable wrench. I don't have anything. So, but just something to do on the last day here until I go back to Georgia to move some more stuff. My wife, she started her first day of work today, and she wanted me to hang around today so that this evening she could tell me all about work, and then tomorrow I'll head back to Georgia, start moving things up north.